Before I get into this episode, which is gonna be on, hold on, yeah, 1 second. Anyways, before I get into this episode, which is gonna be on gays in horror, just gonna add a little something to the end of the last one, because I recorded that before I ended up watching We Need to Talk About Kevin. And, Jesus fucking Christ. So, I know I mentioned antisocial personality disorder in that episode. Which, like, Kevin probably has antisocial personality disorder. Like, I feel like that's, I don't know, a little bit obvious. But, yeah, he was never guaranteed to be evil. He had extremely neglectful parents. It just never got him the help he would have needed to properly deal with that, so. You know, I just think that if they'd maybe gotten him a psychiatrist and his mother hadn't literally told him that she didn't want him, maybe he would have not, murdered a bunch of people. Just maybe. But, yeah, that's just my little extra thing on the end of that, and then I'll get into this episode once I'm done with whatever I gotta do now. So apparently now my headphones aren't working, so I'm gonna try and make this work best as I can without them, but sorry if anything sounds like weird, because I can't listen to it. So, yes? Yes, little man? Anyways. Gays. Gays have a good history. Well, I wouldn't say good, but a long history with horror. There have been lots of gays in horror. It's not that uncommon, really. Though it may seem like something newer. It is not new to have gays in horror. It's just new for them to not be the murderer. It is new for the gays to be allowed to be decent. Why won't you not shut the fuck up? So, for reference, here's my headphones right now.
Power off. Power on. Power off.
They won't stop doing that. So, we're having fun. We're having so much fun. Anyways. But yeah, for most of history, of gays in horror, the gays were the villains. Well, they may not have always been, shut up, explicitly gay. They were definitely, coded to be LGBTQ plus. It was obvious what the intentions were. It was just, oh god, shit is so annoying. But yeah, I mean, Silence of the Lambs is a fairly obvious example, but it's a well-known one. Buffalo Bill, she's the big villain of that, and she's a trans woman, regardless of what Hannibal Lecter has to say about it in the movie. So, oh my god, I'm gonna throw these fucking headphones out the window. Alright. But then, sometimes the gays were not the villains, they were just the first one killed. Or, the one they could kill in like a really gruesome fashion or some shit. they were murdered as punishment for being fucking homos. So it is a little more recent that we see positive LGBT representation within the horror genre. The horror genre is not a kind genre to anyone, really. It's horror. It's not there to be kind. But, I do think it's very nice to see some better gay rep. Haunting of Hill House was decent with it. It wasn't it wasn't a very romance-focused show in general, but it was a cute little relationship they had, with Theo and I think her name was Trish. I can't even remember her name, so it wasn't a huge thing, but there was no really huge romances in that show. It was never the focus. The focus was their family and their relationships with each other, not romance. And then the Haunting of Bly Manor said, hey, what if we gave you one of the most heartbreaking fucking lesbian stories of the goddamn century? And we ate that shit up because it was fucking amazing. But yeah. And, I always sort of this thing where I'm well, let's bury your gays. Fucking not a single couple in that show got out with both people alive. So, at the end of the day, they got a good amount of time together. I think that was actually the closest thing to, a happy ending romantically in the show. It's just, it was still fucking depressing because they were meant to be together forever and they only got 10 years. I'm so sad about it. But, yeah, now in the new... Oh, God. Anyways, the new Chucky TV show. I don't like that I'm talking about this in, the same context. This just feels wrong. Whatever, but in the Chucky TV show, obviously, Jake is gay. And I think it's very cute that, they gave him a crush on this other character. We don't really know if the crush is going to be returned. It could be, it could not be. We don't really know at this point. But either way, it's cute. It's cute to see, kids just being kids and being glad to be kids. Obviously, his dad was a homophobic dickhead. But, now, fuck it. Daddy's dead. Dude can live his life. And I believe in him. Also, Glenn/Glenda is confirmed gender fluid, which we knew, but it is nice that they, tossed that in there. It was cute, it was fun, it was spicy. But yeah, I don't know, it's nice to see gays in horror who aren't the villains or just there to be murdered in some horrendous way. I'm gonna go fucking throw my headphones out. Hold on. Okay, so apparently my headphones still plug in and shit, so that's worth something. I really need to get a camera, cause then y'all could kind of see my setup in my room, and also when I'm doing these late night recordings, you can see Samson with me, because he is so cute. He's so cute and so little and so soft. I'm gonna snuggle him so much when I'm done with this. But yeah. Oh no, I just think it's funky. I think it's fun to see more gay rap. Obviously, we have our gay icon, the Babadook. I would love to talk more about the Babadook because I stuck that in... Oh god, okay. So junior year of high school, I took a creative writing course, okay? We had a creative writing class, and I also remember one time she was trying to make us all read our things out loud, and I didn't realize we were supposed to read it out loud, and I had written about, my father possibly dying because the man has stage 4 cancer. And I didn't want to read it out loud because it was a very personal and emotional thing. This is not related. But yeah, no, I remember the teacher made me have a panic attack in the middle of class because I didn't want to read it, and she was like trying to push me into reading it. So fuck that bitch. It was really annoying. Like I was literally like, I had to leave the class and go cry because I couldn't do it. No, I did not want to read to the whole class about how I might feel if my father were to pass. Thanks. Anyways, so we had this one project in this creative writing class, right? Oh fuck. Okay, there we go. So we had this one project, and it was like a PowerPoint presentation. And for the one thing, we're supposed to choose different pictures of like fictional characters. And I didn't even end up writing about it. I just wanted to put it in there. So I put a picture in my school presentation at like 16 years old of the Babadook with a pride flag. It wasn't just a pride flag either. It was like all the pride gear, all the pride shit. Who let me be me, honestly? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. So, I had a picture of the Babadook in my presentation, but honestly, I don't even care if it was like not what we were supposed to do, not something we were supposed to have in there. Bitch, you gave me a fucking panic attack and tried to make me tell the entire class about my personal feelings, which I wasn't comfortable with, because I didn't know that we were sharing it with the class. You didn't tell us that. Oh my god. I could go on about high school teachers forever, but I shouldn't. Yeah, Babadook, gay icon, Chucky, gay icon. Who else is a gay icon? Leatherface? Leatherface. Fuck, I'm tired. The dude from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why am I like this right now? I mean, it's because I haven't slept. I have not slept very well for a while, but that's okay. I have not done the sleeping. It is Leatherface. Okay. Alright, anyways. Leatherface is a gay ally. He himself is straight though. But, he identifies, as a non-binary man because he thinks that gender binary is stupid. While also knowing that he is, gender-wise, a man. So, I believe in Leatherface. I love Leatherface. Michael Myers would probably call me slurs. Like, he's just a knockoff Leatherface, but he's also homophobic. So, we do hate to see it. Who else? Jason Voorhees. You know what? I think his mother raised a respectful young man. She just also raised, a young man who hates people who fuck. But that's not his fault. That's not his fault. But she raised him to not be homophobic. But he's also just an ally. He's not gay, I don't believe. Freddy Krueger's a fucking homo. Don't ask. Don't care. He's not actually. Please don't take that seriously. Oh my god. Hannibal Lecter is an obvious homosexual. A TV show Hannibal is trans mask. Yay. Antifa. I am not joking when I say that I wholeheartedly believe that he defines his gender in some way with cannibalism, because that is just such a big part of his life. I think he would. I would if I was a cannibal. That's a big if. I'm not a cannibal. Jesus Christ. I'm technically it's not illegal actually. I could say I'm a cannibal. I'm not breaking any laws. It just has to be a living person who gives consent. And they can do that. There are laws that technically people would be breaking. Cannibals who would be arrested would be breaking. Would be murder. Obviously, you know, if they like ate somebody alive without their consent, that's just fucking battery. Or it would be desecration of a dead body, because you know, once the body's dead, you can't just eat a dead person. That's not allowed. So yeah, it has to be a living, breathing person who gives full consent to everything being done. And then cannibalism is legal. I'm really fun at parties, I promise. I just happen to know a little too much about the law. Yeah. Hannibal and Will are T for T. We already knew Will was, you know, transgender, but I feel like we need to confirm that Hannibal is xenogender Hannibal. Fuck it, why not? Who is stopping us? Nobody is stopping us but our own selves from accepting cannibal gender Hannibal. No, I really do think it's very nice to see, especially with the Chucky TV series, which I really didn't expect to like this as much as I do, because I was just like, oh god, okay, they're doing another fucking money grab with some old horror franchise. Real fucking creative. I love it though, like it's so good. Like, it's legitimately good, and I love that they're representing a young gay kid who's, you know, experiencing these feelings, and he's dealing with this. And aside from his dickhead father who's dead now, people really don't seem to, you know, shame him for it. And so, like, yeah, he's gay. Chucky accepted him. Chucky accepts his gender fluid child as well. Ooh, crack. Alright. So I really do love that. I think The Haunting of Bly Manor had one of the most fucking heartbreaking but absolutely beautiful love stories ever, like easily. Jamie and Danny's story in that show, so good. It was so good. Like, it made me cry, but it was so amazing. The straights in that show also made me cry. So, you know, credit to the writers for that, because I will rarely feel a single emotion about a heterosexual. Are you kidding me? But the straights in that show managed to get some tears out of me, so I'll give the writers credit for that. I feel like I should have more opinions, but I kind of don't. Oh, what else is there? I think I'm out. I don't know, I'm a little tired. I'm still pissed about my fucking headphones. This episode was supposed to be longer, but tonight went a little wrong, so, you know, I'm probably just gonna go to bed now. Snuggle up with Samson. He was right here. Sammy. Samson, do you want to say hi? Samson. Come here. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Speak. Here we go. Samson. Say hi. Speak. He does not want to say hi. Lazy little boy. Oh, he's so sweet though. So sweet and so cute. Alright. I'm gonna go snuggle with him. Gotta get ready for bed first, but then yeah, I'm gonna cuddle up with him. Oh, he moving around. Alright, I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. This should be up around 6 p.m. I'd feel worse about this being so short if I wasn't literally uploading 2 episodes in one day, and also just like, Jesus, I gotta say, like, I'm never doing this again. no matter what season or holiday it is. Because if I ever try and do like days in a row of episodes, I think I will just overwork myself so bad. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I'll probably never do this again. I might around winter time. It's because I like the winter seasons. But we'll see, you know? I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween. Love you all. Good night.